Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Hashim Ali Khan here. Presently I am giving the lectures on the subject Financial Accounting 1. In this subject the topic is subsidiary books. Already we have covered up different topics in this subject like bank reconciliation statement and rectification of errors, depreciation, final accounts of sole trading concern. All these topics we have covered in this subject. Hope my regular viewers have already watched all the videos. The last video I have given the theory regarding what are subsidiary books, what is the importance of subsidiary books, what are the important subsidiary books which are normally used in business. All this theory I have given in the previous video. So before starting the problem, you must watch the complete theory so that you can be able to understand what are these subsidiary books, how it is important, how it is prepared, and we are doing the short problems on this subsidiary books. So before starting the problem, I expect my viewers to have a hard copy of the problems which I have given in the link under my description. So go to the description, last line you will find the link, take a printout of the problems and keep it ready before watching the video. So apart from this, I have uploaded a number of subjects video in my playlist. So visit the playlist, select the subject, select the topic, watch the video, gain plenty of knowledge from these videos. Now I am starting the next problem, that is problem number 6. See the sixth problem. I am reading out problem number 6. Prepare sales book and relevant ledger accounts from the following transactions. So few transactions are given: October 2013, 2nd, 3rd, last 30th. So the transactions for the month of October are given. We have to prepare a sales book and relevant ledger accounts. Relevant ledger account means we have to prepare the sales account and also all the customers account to whom we have sold the goods, right? So here it is given, first one, goods sold to Birla and Company. Then Kamlesh and Company purchased goods from us. That means Kamlesh and Company purchased goods from us, means we have sold. We have sold the goods to Kamlesh and Company. Then goods sold to Malik and Company. Birla and Company purchased goods from us. That means we have sold the goods to Birla and Company. Cash received from Birla and Company. This cash received from Birla and Company will not appear in sales book. It is a cash transaction. It will go to cash book. So after completing the solution, you have to give a note that this transaction on this day is a cash transaction. It will be recorded in cash book. It will not appear in sales book. Then goods sold to Little Brothers. Then check received from Malik and Company. Again, check received from Malik and Company will appear in cash book in bank column. Cash book, bank column, we record this check received. It will not come in the sales book. We are preparing only sales book. Then goods sold to Gowri Party and Company. These are the sales. Now, what are the relevant accounts? First of all, we are required to make the sales book. Sales book. Date, particulars, LF, detail, amount. Right? So first of all, we record all the items in the sales book. First transaction, October 2, sold goods to Birla and Company. October 2nd, Birla and Company. You should not write to or by. Simply write on Birla and Company, 12,000. Then third, Kamlesh and Company purchased goods from us, means we sold the goods to Kamlesh and Company. So Kamlesh and Company, third date, 4,000. Next, 8th, sold goods to Malik and Company. 8th, Malik and Company, 4,800. Then 12th, Birla and Company purchased goods from us. That means we have sold the goods to Birla and Company on 12th. 12th, Birla and Company, 6,300. Then cash received, next transaction will not come. Then goods sold to Little Brothers, 22. 22 Little Brothers, 3,200. Then check received, it will not appear in the sales book, ignore. Last one, 30th. Goods sold to Gowri Party and Company. So 30th, Gowri Party and Company, this is the amount. That's all. We have recorded all the transaction in the sales book. In the sales book. The total of the sales book is 34,200. So 34,200 are the total credit sales during the month of October. Now it is asking you to prepare the relevant accounts. Relevant account means first of all we have to make sales account. Sales account, because we are transferring the sales book to sales account. Secondly, we have to prepare all ledger account of the customers to whom we sold the goods. Who are the customers? Birla and Company, Kamlesh and Company, Malik and Company, Birla, Little Brothers, Gauri Party. All these are the customers. So we have to open the ledger account of each customer. So first we have prepared Birla and Company account. Birla and Company account. Then Kamlesh and Company account, Malik and Company account. This Birla and Company 2 times we sold. So only one account is enough. Only one account we have prepared. But during the month 2 times we sold the goods to Birla and Company. Little Brothers account, Gauri Party and Company account. All the ledger accounts we have prepared. First of all, how to make the posting of the sales book? The total of the sales book is 34,200. This 34,200 will be posted to sales account. See here, when we sell the goods to Birla and Company, the entry is Birla and Company account data to sales. When we sell the goods to Kamlesh and Company account data to sale. When we sell the goods to Malik and Company account data to sales. So in every transaction, sales account is credited. Sales account is credited. So all the parties are debited and sales account is credited. So sales account credit side by sundries from sales book. We are not writing all the individual name of the parties. We are writing sundries. Sundries means the total of customers. The total of customers accounts is 34,200. So this 34,200 I am taking. The total of the sales book will be taken on the credit side of sales account by sundries from sales book. Now we have to balance it because month is ended, month closed. So we have to take the balance carried down, brought down. The total on the credit side 34,200, same total I have taken on the debit side. Here I have written 34,200 to balance carried down. This is the total balance of the month, right? This is the sales account. Now we have to prepare the individual parties account, customers account. When we sell the goods to Birla and Company, entry will be Birla and Company account data to sales. So Birla and Company should be debited. Birla and Company account data to sales. So Birla and Company should be debited. So debit side to sales 12,000. On which date? Second. Similarly, third, Kamlesh and Company account data to sales. So Kamlesh and Company to sales. Then Malik and Company account data to sales. Then Little Brother, Birla and Company again. We have sold 2 times on 2nd as well as 12th. So again on 12th, 2 sales, 6,300. So once we have sold for 12,000, second time we have sold for 6,300. So 12,000, 6,300. Next, Little Brothers. So Little Brothers account debit side, 2 sales. Then last one, Gauri Party and Company, 2 sales. 2 sales, 3,009. We have posted all the transaction from sales book to relevant ledger accounts. Now we have to find out the balancing. We have to make the balancing. Here how we have done the balancing in sales account. Same balancing we have to do in individual customers account. Here debit side total is 18,300. Take 18,300 on credit side. By balance carried down 18,300. Last day is October 31st. We are closing the month. The month total October 31st by balance carried down. Same procedure for all the other parties. Kamlesh debit side total 4,000. Take 4,000 credit side by balance carried down October 31st 2013. Malik debit side we have 4,800, credit side also 4,800 by balance carried down. Then Little Brothers debit side we have total 3,200. Take the same total 3,200 by balance carried down. Last one, Gauri Party and Company debit side 3,900 by balance carried down 3,900. That's all. So in this problem we have prepared the purchases book and the relevant accounts. Now see the 7th problem. From the following particulars, write up sales book of Sri Sarma, a dealer in furniture. So we have to prepare only sales book in the books of Sri Sarma. Sri Sarma is a furniture dealer, right? Only sales book we have to make. So what are the transactions given? 2013 June 6th. sold on credit to Krishna Murthy. Krishna Murthy is our customer. We sold the goods to Krishna Murthy on credit. Nothing is given, so we assume it as credit. No, it is given. Sold on credit is given. So 10 tables at rupees 60 each, 40 chairs at rupees 20 each. Then sold to Lakshmi Enterprises. Here nothing is given. We assume it is a credit sale. Credit sale to Lakshmi Enterprises. 5 almiras at the rate of 1200 each. 20 chairs at rupees 30 each. 2 dining table at rupees 600 each. Sri Sarma offers trade discount at the following rates. Sales up to 2000 5%. Sales beyond 2000 10% discount. So this businessman Sri Sarma is offering trade discount. 5% trade discount if the sales are up to 2000. If the sales are above 2000, 10% trade discount. That's all. So first of all, Sri Sarma dealer in furniture sales book. Date, particulars, LF, details, amount. Right? Now first, June 6th. On June 6th, sold goods to Krishna Murthy. What are the goods sold? 10 tables at 60 rupees, 40 chairs at 20 rupees. So 10 into 60, 600, 40 into 20, 800. Total 1400 rupees. 1400 rupees are below 2000. So trade discount will be at the rate of 5%. So less trade discount, 5% of 1470. 1330 is the bill amount. This 1330 is the amount due from Krishnamurti. Similarly, June 16th, sold to Lakshmi Enterprises. So Lakshmi Enterprises, 5 almiras at the rate of rupees 1200. So 5 into 1200, 6000. 20 chairs into 30 rupees, 600. 2 dining table at the rate of 600, 1200. The total comes to 7800 is the total bill. The bill amount is more than 2000. So discount, trade discount will be at the rate of 10%. So less trade discount 10%, 780, deduct 7020. Now the total of the sales book is 1330 plus 7020, 8350. This is the total of the sales book. So we have completed 7 problems. Now we start the next problem, problem number 8. See the 8th problem. Maintain the cash book of Harish, who deposits all receipts into bank and makes all payments through checks. So in this problem we have to make a subsidiary book, that is cash book, and it is given that in the problem that the Harish is the proprietor. The Harish deposits all receipts into bank. That means he is not maintaining cash in hand. Whatever cash he is receiving, he is depositing in the bank. And all the payments are made only through bank. That means he is not having any cash transactions. All cash is deposited and all payments are made through bank. So we'll make a cash book with bank column. With bank column, debit side we record all receipts and deposited into bank. And credit side we take all payments through bank. Right? Now, here 2013 January 1st started business by opening bank account with rupees 1 lakh. Mr. Harish has started the business with rupees 1 lakh. When cash is brought in the business by the owner, proprietor, it is called capital. When the owner brings cash into the business, it is called capital. So when cash is brought, the entry will be cash account debtor to capital. Cash account debtor to capital. But in the problem it is given that he is not maintaining cash in hand. All the cash is depositing in the bank. So we record the entry bank account debtor to capital. Bank account debtor to capital. So how the cash book will looks like, see here. Cash book. Debit side, date, particulars, LF, ledger, folio. Then discount bank. So how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns on debit side. Which are the 5 columns? Date, particulars, LF, discount bank. Same 5 columns on credit side. Date, particulars, LF, discount bank. This is the format of the cash book with only bank column. We don't have the cash column. So 2013 January 1st, Harish started business with a capital of rupees 1 lakh. So he has deposited 1 lakh rupees in the bank. Entry will be bank account debtor to capital. So debit side we take capital 1 lakh. Remember, whenever we deposit the money in the bank, we take it on the debit side. When we make the payment from bank, we record it on the credit side. Debit all receipts, credit all payments. That point you have to remember in cash book. Next, second, purchased furniture 12,000 rupees, check number 001. Purchased furniture, payment made by check. All the payments will be taken on the credit side. So here I am writing 2013 January 2nd, buy furniture. How much check is issued? 12,000. So in bank column 12,000. Right? Then third, bought goods from Kareem on credit. Bought goods from Kareem, rupees 3,000 on credit. Remember, cash book record only cash transactions. When cash is received or cash is paid, it will be recorded in cash book. Any credit transaction will not be recorded in cash book. Here it is given that sold goods to Kareem on credit. It will go to sales book. It will not be recorded in the cash book. And we are not preparing sales book. We are preparing only cash book. For this transaction, you must give a note that this transaction is a credit sale transaction. It will not be recorded in cash book. It will be recorded in the sales book. Next, sold goods for cash to Ashwin, 5,000. The fifth date, sold goods for cash. That means cash is coming in. But as soon as the cash comes in, it is deposited in the bank. It is given in the first line itself. All the cash received will be deposited. So deposit means debit side. So debit side to sales. We have received the cash on account of sales. So to cash sales, 5,000. Next, paid Kareem rupees 2,975 in full settlement. Check number 002. Paid Kareem. Payment is made through check. So credit side by Kareem. So how much we are paying? 2,975 we are paying. So payment column, bank column 2,975. Actually, how much amount we have to pay to Kareem? It is given sold goods, bought goods from Kareem 3,000. Actually, we have purchased the goods from Kareem 3,000. But we are making the payment in full settlement 2,975. That means Kareem is giving us discount of rupees 25. Kareem is giving us a discount of 25. So instead of paying 3,000, we are paying only 2,975. So we are getting a discount of 25. So discount column 25. Next, Abdullah sent an advance of rupees 5,000 for goods to be supplied next week. That means this customer Abdullah, he has paid the amount in advance for the goods which we will supply in the next week. We are not concerned with the story. Right now we are getting advance money. From whom we are getting advance money? From Abdullah. So whenever amount is received, debit side, to advance from Abdullah, 5,000. Debit side bank account 5,000. Seventh date over. All the transactions completed. Now we have to find out the balance. So how to find out the balance? The total on the debit side is 1,10,000. The total on the debit side is 1,10,000. Same 1,10,000 you take it on the same line on credit side. In one line only you should write the same total. 1,10,000, 1,20,000. Now from 1,10,000 minus 12,000 minus 2,975. The balancing figure is 95,025. This is the balancing figure. So this is the balance carried down. Last date, that is 7th. Last date 7th. By balance carried down 95,025. Now we brought down. Below the total we write down brought down balance. Above the total we write down carried down. Carried down is on credit side. So brought down will be on the debit side. To balance brought down 95,025. I am taking from here 2018 January 8th. Next day. That's all. This is the end of problem number 8. Now see the problem number 9. Write up an analytical petty cash book from the following transactions. The first time we are going to make an analytical petty cash book. The petty cash book is maintained to make all the petty payments. Petty payments means small payments. So in a big business, two accountants are main, two cashiers are there. One main accountant, one petty cashier. The main accountant will give a certain sum of money at the beginning of the month to the petty cashier. From that sum, the petty cashier will make all the petty payments throughout the month. At the end of the month, he will submit this analysis report to the head cashier. The head cashier will reimburse the amount, whatever amount he has spent in the last 1 month. That is called impressed system. So here it is asking you, write an analytical petty cash book from the following transaction. The transactions are 2013, August 1, issued a check of rupees 100 to petty cashier. That means head cashier had given 100 rupees balance at the beginning of the month to petty cashier. Then from this 100 rupees, he has made all the payments. What are the payments? Second, paid electricity charges 3.25, paid telephone charges 2.50, paid printing 3.50, paid for stationery 6, purchased postcards 3. That's all. These are the payments made by the petty cashier. Now how the analytical petty cash book looks like? See, analytical petty cash book. So here in first column we will write down cash received. The first column is cash received. Next, date, particulars, then voucher number. When he makes the payment, he will prepare a voucher. So he will write down the voucher number for every payment. Then total payment. Then electricity charges, telephone charges, printing and stationery, postage and telegram. This analysis of payment depends on the problem. First we have to read the problem. What are the payments are there? Accordingly we will make the columns. In this problem, just now I have read, we have electricity charges, we have telephone charges, we have printing charges, we have stationery charges, we have postcards. So that's why I have prepared 4 columns, right? Now, first 2013 April 1st, it is given in the problem on 1st of April 2013, the petty cashier has received 100 rupees from the head cashier. So to cash, debit side, particulars column, to cash, write 100 rupees on cash received column. Nothing should be taken in payments. Only cash received 100 on 1st April. Now 2nd April we are making the payments. On 2nd April it is given in the problem electricity charges paid. So by electricity charges 3 rupees 25 paisa in total payment and same 3.25 in electricity charges column. Put a dash in other columns. Then 4th August telephone charges paid 2.50. So payment column, total payment column 2.5 and telephone charges column 2.5. Other columns put dash. Then 8th printing. So printing charges paid 3.75. Total payment 3.75 and printing and stationery column 3.75. Dash. Then 15th stationery. Stationery paid 6 rupees. So total payment 6 rupees and printing and stationery column 6 rupees. Put a dash. Last postcards. By postcards 3 rupees in the total payment and 3 rupees in the postage and telegram. All the payments we have recorded. Now we'll find out the total on 31st April. Not 31st, it is 30th August, sorry. It is August 31st. So August 31st, the total payments are 18.5. If you take the total of the payment, you will get 18 rupees 50 paisa. Individually also you find out the total. Electricity charges 3.25, telephone charges 2.5, printing and stationery 9.75, postage and telegram 3. If you add up horizontally, also you should get 18.5. Vertically you add the total, horizontally you add the total, you must get 18.5. So 18.5 is the total payment made, right? A balance. Out of 100 rupees, he has spent 18.5. So 100 minus 18.5, you will get balance carried down 81.5. So take the total 100 rupees on received column and 100 rupees here. 100 minus 18.5, you get 81.5. This is the balance carried down. Now brought down. Below the total, to balance brought down September 1st. After August, next month September 1st, 81.5. 81.5 is the balance brought down. To cash. The cash received from the head cashier is 18.5. Whatever cash spent in the last month, that amount will be reimbursed by the head cashier. So last month he has spent 18.5. So now the head cashier will pay 18.5. Now at the beginning of 1st September, he is having balance of 100 rupees. 18.5 plus 81.5, you add up 100 rupees he is having in the beginning. That's all. This is the analytical petty cash book. Now see the next problem, problem number 10. The petty cashier who maintains an impressed system of 500 rupees submitted on 31st March 2013 the list of expenses as follows. Traveling expenses 52, carriage 25, postage 78, stationery 87. Show the entries to be made by the main cashier. So at the end of the month, 31st March 2013, the petty cashier submitted the report to the head cashier that he has spent the following expenses. So 500 rupees is the impress system, right? Now, traveling expenses 52, carriage 25, postage 78, stationery 87. Total expenses are 242. 242 is the total amount spent by the petty cashier in the last month, right? And the entries to be made by the main cashier on 31st March 2013. Miscellaneous expenses account data to petty cashier 242. Miscellaneous expenses. Miscellaneous expense means the total of all expense individually. So instead of writing entries for each of the item, they are all small petty expenses. So it is better to add up all petty expenses and put it under miscellaneous expenses. So miscellaneous expense account data to petty cashier 242, being the petty expenses paid by petty cashier. Now second, petty cashier account data to bank 242. Whatever amount he has spent, that amount will be reimbursed by the head cashier to the petty cashier. So last month petty cashier has spent 242. So current month, beginning of the month, the head cashier will reimburse 242 rupees. So petty cashier account data to bank, being the amount spent by petty cashier reimbursed. That's all. So this is the end of problem number 10. Now last and final short problem. So totally 11 short problems we have. So now I am reading out the last and final short problem. Next problem onwards, main problem will solve on subsidiary books. The 11th problem, mention whether the following statements are right or wrong with explanation. So some 4 points are given A, B, C, D. Each point you have to write whether it is correct or incorrect, and you have to give the explanation. What is the A point? Purchaser's books makes a record of all purchases. Purchaser's book makes a record of all purchases. Here I have given. Mention whether the following statements are right or wrong. First, A, wrong. It is given purchaser's book makes a record of all purchases. It is wrong, because purchaser's book will record only credit purchase of goods. Actually, purchases may be cash sales or credit sales. Purchases may be goods or assets. Anything can be purchased. In purchaser's book, we will not record all purchases. Cash purchases will not be recorded. Purchase of assets will not be recorded. So what are the things that is recorded? Credit purchase of goods. So here wrong statement. Purchase book records only credit purchase of goods. Second, trade discount is not recorded in the books. True, correct, right. The trade discount will not be recorded in the books. Cash discount will be recorded. This explanation I have given completely in the theory of subsidiary books. Then C, sales books makes a record of all sales. It is not correct. It is incorrect, false. It is saying sales book records all sales. No, sales books will record only credit sale of goods. Credit sale of goods. Cash sales are not recorded. उसी तरह sale of assets are not recorded. Only credit sale of goods are recorded. C point. Then D point. Cash book is kept for recording all cash transactions. Cash book is kept for recording all cash transactions. It is right. But apart from cash transaction, even bank transaction and discount transaction will also be recorded in the cash book. So right, cash book is kept for recording cash, bank and discount transactions. All these transactions will be recorded in the cash book. So I have completed 11 short problems on subsidiary books. Hope you have understood my explanation. If you are satisfied with my explanation, give a like to the video, share it in your group, in your friend circle, so that more students can get the benefit from these videos. And also subscribe my channel if you have not yet subscribed, and give your comment on these lectures. I will continue the next problem, main problem on these subsidiary books in the next video.